Mark chapter 15, verses 40 to 41. There were also women looking on from afar, among whom were Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, the less, and Joseph, and Salome, who also followed him and ministered to him when he was in Galilee, and many other women who came up with him to Jerusalem. Some women were watching the crucifixion from a distance. They were probably not allowed to approach the cross. If it had been permitted, Mary Magdalene, at least, would have come as close as possible. As it was, only Mary, the mother of Jesus, and John, the disciple, were near enough to communicate with Jesus, who made up this group of women. The book of Luke gives us a hint that they had been cured of evil spirits and diseases, like Mary Magdalene, from whom Jesus had driven out 7 demons. Their gratitude led them to serve Jesus and his disciples with their property and personal belongings. Even though the Bible does not record exactly how they served, their dedication, care made Jesus' path on earth easier. They probably came to Jerusalem with Jesus in order to observe the Passover. We do not know where they had their Passover meal. We also do not know where they were while Jesus was agonizing in the Garden of Gethsemane, or being questioned and tortured by the religious and civil authorities. But we do know that they were with Jesus at Calvary and supported him with their presence in his final minutes. Of the 12 disciples who ate the Passover meal with Jesus, 11 remained with him in the Garden of Gethsemane. However, with the exception of John, we do not know where they were when Jesus was crucified. What we do know is that they forsook the Lord. In comparison with the 12 disciples, these women who followed Jesus were more trusting and less fearful. Yet, when the early church was established, their names were less well known. In fact, they were almost invisible. Even though it differs from culture to culture, the role of women in the expansion of God's kingdom has been underestimated. I personally think it is a great loss. I thank God for these faithful and fearless women who served Jesus and provided for his needs. I praise God for their compassion, loyalty, and courage, and pray that God may use more women in his last day church to complete the work of salvation.